Hey, good morning, everyone. Brian Hoops here with Midwest Market Solutions. This is our Market Insider TV, our opening commentary, Wednesday, May the 14th. Hope your day is off to a good start, and looking forward to today's trade activity overnight. Dollar's a little bit weaker here, and natural gas is fading as well as crude oil. Both those markets are down this morning. Stock market a little bit firmer. We're running into some longer-term resistance. We've looked at this on our closing TV segment where that resistance lies up around that 59.20 area. Long-term resistance, we're struggling with that last couple days and could have a pullback from that area. Gold is down sharply, silver down sharply. And then the grains, we're seeing July beans really about the only market that's higher, 2.5 cents better. Corn is down. The November beans are half lower. Meal's just fractionally higher. Fractional losses in bean oil. Oats down fractionally, and the wheat's about 3.5 lower across the board here in early dealings this morning. So the fact that we are lower in corn and wheat, maybe not a real surprise and not anything that's super negative to the marketplace. In fact, it may be good for us to try and take those lows that we carved out yesterday, and if we're not able to do it, maybe we can get some short covering to develop after that happens. That's how I would view things this morning. Because if you're looking for a little bit of a bounce, it's okay to be down here in the overnight. See if we can test those lows, and if not, that's when you can have short covering into the end of the day, which would, I think, a lot of people would be looking for and be happy to have here. So let's talk more about these markets and what we can expect in our trade today. 7-day forecast looks very wet for the entire Corn Belt. That's going to be a bearish weather forecast for the grain markets. The Dakotas into Iowa, Missouri, all getting plenty of moisture. If there's anywhere that's a little bit drier than desired, it could be in that Kansas, Oklahoma area. And in fact, there's going to be some 90-degree temperatures, not humidity or heat index, but it's actual temperatures in the 90s in Texas and Oklahoma today, which may attract a little bit of buying interest in some of those wheat countries, as some of that crop is still vulnerable to too much heat. Interesting fact here, December corn has traded 441 level for the last 7 consecutive sessions. We're hopefully kind of basing there and should see some sort of a spring-summer rally, although this forecast is one that you would think would certainly pressure prices. Day 1 of the Wheat Quality Council tour through Kansas has found a yield estimate about 50.5 bushels per acre, up slightly from the same routes last year, which were 49.9. So it looks like this crop could be just a little bit larger than year-ago levels, which USDA accounted for in this last supply and demand report with bearish production numbers. Kansas Wheat Board estimated the wheat crop there at 40 bushels per acre, production at 34 million. And Colorado's wheat number, their wheat board estimated the wheat production at 35 bushels per acre with the 65 million bushel production out of Colorado. Monthly NOPA crush report comes out tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Central Time. We'll have weekly export sales at 7:30 and then the NOPA crush at 11. And we don't have the estimates yet. In fact, the news wires are still compiling those estimates, and they'll have them published later today. We should have those estimates in your newsletter tomorrow morning. This week's cattle facts show us it's down 10,000 head for a total of 217,000 head. We've cleaned up these show lists pretty well, although there has been some talk that feedlots are apt to carry cattle over rather than if they don't get their cash prices they want, because it's so hard to replace these cattle right now, and it's so expensive that they'd rather feed them out a little bit longer, a little bit heavier. But show list numbers certainly getting cleaned up. This is bullish supply numbers, and our cash calls are stronger this week. No bids are able to be found anywhere right now, with asking prices 224 to 225 in the south. We had Iowa, Minnesota weekly hog weights released this morning, and for the week ending May the 3rd, 290.5 pounds, down from 291.6 last week, and 288.1 a year ago. So big drop in the weights, and that should be a little fundamentally friendly for the hog market, which had an outside day higher. We should be able to build on that and see higher prices, I think, today. I'll be on RFD TV this morning talking about these markets here. Hope you have a chance to tune in for that. That'll be 8:15 Central Time. I'll be on every day the rest of this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8:15 Central Time. So hope you have a chance to tune in. I will be posting the link if you're unable to take a look at that. Have a great day, and good luck and good trading.